Hello everyone, my name is Peter and I'm currently 28 years old.
Hi, my name is Celine. I am 26 years old.
So, hello, my name is Kinar Caro, and I'm age 24.
Hello, my name is Philcob Hosol. I am 25 years old. I am half Japanese and half Filipino. And I play guitar and I love music.
So, when did your love for music first begin? And what inspired you to pursue it as a passion?
When I was young, I was involved already in our family. Growing up, we always did karaoke and also singing in community, such as singing contests.
I played the piano with my mother because my mother used to love playing classical music. And then she taught me a lot of classical music.
My love for music started when my father taught me how to play music. From the first instrument I've learned was actually not a guitar, but it's called a bandurria. And that was the first instrument that I was able to play with my hands. So at that moment, I started to learn that I love playing strings.
I actually started really dancing when I was in elementary, but when it comes to singing, I started it when I was in high school. So that's where it all began.
Next question, can you tell us about your musical background? Have you received formal training or are you self-taught?
Actually, the first song that was that made me think that this is really what I want to do is the song called Anak, which was taught to me by my father.
Self-taught actually. I never had a formal training like that. But yeah, when I was in high school, I become a part of the school choir, so somehow that helped me also discover my capabilities in singing.
When I was in high school, I was part of a choir called Kundiman from second year through third year. So I was currently involved in practicing and also enhancing my vocal talents as a tenor.
I didn't receive any training. I played it by myself. I was self-taught. So for the first thing I learned is just through the internet. I watched a lot of music, how to play chords, basic chords.
So, what genre or style of music do you feel most connected to and why?
So actually, the first genre that I really got interested with was when I first hold electric guitar, and it was metal music and rock music. And back then, I really like rock music or rock bands from the 80s and from the 90s.
I used to listen a lot of rock and metal songs.
I would say that maybe more on the pop side, but I also am into like theatrical music. I appreciate it also.
I feel like I really love rock and pop songs. It's because it really involves the youthful passion that I have in myself. And of course, to really have that eagerness to relay such good music to all young people out there.
Could you share some of your musical influences and inspirations that have shaped your musical journey?
My musical influences. When I was young, actually, I'm a very fan of like Lea Salonga, Celine Dion, even Britney Spears. So
The artist that inspired me recently is a guitar player and a singer called John Mayer.
I was into American rock songs such as Sleeping with Sirens and Pierce the Veil.
I really enjoy listening to Flea, the bass from RCPH, Red Hot Chili Peppers. I really enjoy his playing, how fast he plays bass. There's also one from Victor Ruben. He's one of the, I'd say, legendary bass players for me because he's really good.
yeah, I also like Christian music like Hillsong or Planet Shakers, I love their music as well. So those are the music that I usually listen to.
Did you ever write a song? Can you describe your songwriting process?
Yes, I actually wrote a song called Light of the World, which I wrote back in 2018 when I was joining Asia Leadership Training. It's a youth volunteer group. And we were in Thailand that time. We were doing some youth activities and do fundraising. And there was just one moment that I really felt inspiration. And at that time, our motto of our organization is light of the bring light of the world, something like that. We recorded it with the band, and it was really unexpectedly good. Many people liked it, and even won the competition called Hyojong Culture and Arts music competition, songwriting competition. And yeah, I'm really grateful that I was the one who wrote the song with my own creativity and lyrics. So yeah, that's it.
So, can you share a memorable performance or musical achievement that you're particularly proud of?
Okay. So the first thing that I really enjoyed was music was when I first played on a concert. The one that time I played on a Battle of the Bands music. So I might say first, probably the concert was my number one favorite out of all my experiences, because that time when I play on a concert, it was my first time playing it.
Honestly, it was when I was in high school, because since I am part of the school choir, we do some musicals. We even attend, we sing for the church. And then there was this one instance that it was not our professor, our teacher, asked me to do a solo performance. And then somehow after the performance, a stranger actually really took their time to approach me, to look for me and approach me and just say that they really like my singing. They feel comforted because of the song that I sang. So for me, even though it was a small gesture, it really touched my heart. And then at the same time, I felt like that's when I realized that even though I may be an ordinary individual, I can still really make people smile or make them feel a little better. So, yeah.
The most memorable moment or performance that I've ever had in my life is when I was able to perform in a TV show. It's called, I don't know if you know this TV show, but it's called It Bulaga. So there's a segment in It Bulaga called Music Hero. That time I was second year college, and it was just, the segment just opened, and many of my friends knew that I play guitar well, and there are also schoolmates that I have that also went to the same show. It was really good experience, a very memorable one, and something that I will never forget in my life. Yeah.
So, beyond your personal musical pursuit, how do you use your talent to contribute positively to your community?
Given that music has this power to make people happy, I feel like it is also have the positive impact from which people would really have this positive mindset whenever they hear such good music.
Honestly, I feel like I'm not in the position to assess whether I have really contributed positively in the community, but I feel like somehow, yeah, through that experience that I've had in a high school or even in my performances, whenever I make someone smile or make someone feel better, that's already an achievement, actually.
Of course, having the musical ability itself already inspires young people, right? And yeah, there are lots of people who doesn't know their path yet, and when they discover music and they feel like, oh, this is my path, which is a good path for them. So I think having this ability to inspire people by itself is already a good thing to, you know, make the community better.
How you release positivity to the community is by through playing a certain music that can hit them, understand it, feel it, and then then they can express those kinds of emotions.
So next question, have you been involved in any collaborative projects with other musicians or organizations that promote music and arts in your community?
I would say yes, yes. Because honestly, if not because of the collaborative projects that I've had before, like even when I was in high school and even here in YSP, like whenever they ask me to sing or perform, I wouldn't even realize that I am capable of doing such performance. So I feel like I owe it to them, to those people who actually believe that I am capable, that I can do something good for others. So yeah, I did before, even now.
Recently, we have this collaborative project with Peace Designers YSP Korea, together with the URS Morong School. We've been having this cultural exchange where we perform our musical talents and also the Korean talents as well. And also we did, paintings in the wall and build some buildings for environmental pursuit.
Yes, because of this organization, it also gave me a way to give, to perform. And there was times that I collaborated with some other musicians from the same organization as well.
What are some challenges you've encountered in your musical journey? How have you overcome them?
Honestly, if you know me as a person, I'm an extremely shy person. I am so afraid of singing in front of the crowd. So that's why I actually am so grateful to those people who encourage me to really go outside of my comfort zone, to those who really believed that I know how to sing, that my singing is good. So I am grateful to those people. I believe without those collaborations that I did before, those who approached me, I wouldn't be around here. I wouldn't be here in front of you talking. Yeah.
For the challenges on my musical journey, I think the most challenging times is when you get burnout.
I think one of the most challenging moments of a singer is that when you are not 100% of your voice, when your voice is somewhat in a bad state.
One of the main challenges that I've had or encountered in my musical journey was that, I don't know why, but being into music, especially that when I was college, I really liked the genre rock music, metal music, and I also belonged to an organization back in my university. It was really not a good environment, like most of the people there or the students drinks and smokes. Yeah, even though my bandmates are doing this, but I don't, because I know that music has a purpose, and that's not the purpose of music, right? So yeah, it was challenging and still challenging right now. So I think it has to be changed. Yeah.
In what ways do you believe music can have a positive impact on the lives of young people?
When we partner with the Peace Designers YSP Korea, and we ask some students in URS Morong of what are the most challenging problems of the young people today, and the top number one problem was the mental health problem. And I think through music and through, sharing music, good music, I think it can help, having this positive mindset and allowing, young people to have this, culture about sharing music to one another that can give them more positive mindsetting rather than having thinking about, negative thoughts in their minds.
For me kasi, music or even arts in general, it's a universal language. It really connects people, whatever your background is, wherever you come from. It really connects people. So music has a way to touch your heart. So yeah, somehow I believe music can really, has the capability to unite people from different places. So also at the same time, personally, I feel like music has given me like, parang it has been an avenue for me not to feel alone, because I am, like I've said, I am a shy person. I am the introvert type of person. So music has helped me to feel that I'm not alone. So I'm sure some people also felt the same way through music. So yeah.
So, next question, what are your future aspirations and goals as a musician? Are there any specific projects or initiatives you'd like to pursue in the future?
Actually, I've dreamed of having a, how do you call this? Like a camp for young people. Even my brother, who is a drummer, also wanted to have something like that. Something like a clinic that people can listen to someone who plays well. So let's say, guitar players wants to learn guitar, then we can have music only for guitar players. Then I can teach them, I can have like a lesson for them, and the drums will be on another part of the clinic that only teaches drums, drum students, and the drum teacher. And it would be really nice to have something, a connection. I've never really have started it or initiated that, but it's really one of my dreams to have something like that.
I feel like I want to create a studio for people just can go in there and then just chill out, they listen to the music of other people, or if they want to join in, they can join in as well. That's what the things that before I dream of. I wanted to create a studio for others just to play those instruments, because sometimes people don't have those kinds of instruments. That they sometimes they didn't get support from their parents. They didn't get those certain instruments that they want to play.
In the future, like I've said earlier, I actually really want to learn how to write songs, to produce music of my own. I want to inspire people through the music, because I feel like, somehow music has really a way to connect people, and I want us to connect, because after all, we're all one world. We're living in one world, so I want to touch more people's lives through the music that I will create. Hopefully in the future, I will be able to do that. Yeah.
I think in the future, I would like to perform, in a big stage, especially in Korea. So I was dreaming about, performing such a large scale of people, like 30,000 people or 25,000 people. So I know for now it's impossible, but I'm hoping that it can be possible in the near future.
So this is the final question. Please offer an advice to other young individuals who are passionate about music and want to pursue it as a meaningful part of their lives.
I say play your instrument without thinking of hours, without thinking of how much time did I commit this. Just play it when you feel like it. Just play it when you enjoy it. Something like that. That's how I advise to people who wanted to pursue music but not that extreme. So yeah, just as a hobby. So yeah.
So my advice to the young musicians out there is that love your instrument, because there are many people who really wants to learn. So even the guitar players out there, many of them say that they really want to be better. They want to improve themselves as a guitar player, but they don't love the instrument, so they don't touch the instrument at all. That's why they never learn. So my advice is to, if you really love this, if you want to pursue music, if you want to become a really good guitar player or a drummer or a bass player or keyboard player, then you have to learn how to love your instrument and make an effort to practice every day, because without practice then you're never gonna learn and you're not gonna improve. So love your instrument and practice.
Explore the world by, collaborating with other people. You have so much, we learn so much through other people. So that's why never hesitate when someone asks you to sing or someone asks you to play. You will learn from that experience, and it will actually also help you improve more your capabilities. So never stop exploring the world by collaborating with other people. That's all.
One thing I can really, advise to all the young generations out there, please believe in yourself first. Second, you need to really, practice every single day. There's nothing can beat practice. So even a good singer or best singer, if they don't practice like every single day or even every single, week, it can all collapse down. So I'm believing in young people, just practice every day and believe in yourself and inspire, write songs about good music. Not just, false music, but really share those, passionate, good advices to all generations through your music. So, and lastly, never give up on your dreams. I'm feeling that, just by striving a little bit step forward, I think you can do it. Just believing in yourself and never giving up in your dreams. So, yes, man, say to everyone out there, please, be the music that you can have.